Hi, it's Luke from LV Life and welcome to part 10 of our mini-series about how to move into meditation, our final part, so well done for making it this far. Today we're going to talk about Dharana. Dharana is one of Patanjali's 8 limbs. It's the 6th limb. That's the 8 limbs of yoga, by the way. And this is about our stages of meditation. So we've already used pranayama, which is breathing, and the next stage is dharana, which is intense focus. We've already actually been using some of these techniques. So when we talked about mantras, they are part of dharana. Our breathing practices that we use to clear the mind, clear the monkey chatter, again, dharana. It's anything that we can focus on allows us to bring stillness to mind. So here are some other top tips for dharana practices. My very favourite one to do is called candle gazing, and you may have heard of this, and it really does what it says on the tin. It's quite simple. So we get a candle and we focus on the flame of that candle and we stare at it. And when we feel the urge to blink, we close our eyes and we hold the image of that candle in our mind's eye, of that flame burning in our mind's eye. A bit like when you stare at a light bulb and then you blink and that's all you can see. We do it with the flame. And then when that image fades of the flame in the mind, you open your eyes again and start over. It's very simple. You stare, you close your eyes. When the image fades, you open and start again. And we keep doing this as this dharana distraction method to allow us to clear the mind and to have something to focus on. This is also a cleansing practice, and it cleanses the eyes. The watering of the eyes as you're trying to keep them open is cleansing for the eyes. So it's kind of a double hit, which is nice. So you can practice that one. Another really good one is mandalas. You may have seen mandalas. Have you ever drawn one? You can get some really awesome mandala apps for drawing, or you can just hand draw them. But that process of drawing the mandala is meditative in itself. So that again is something else, the dharana practice, some intense focus for you. So drawing with the mandala. Or another one is a yantra. So we talked about mantras, but we haven't talked about yantras. So a mantra is something that we chant in our heads or out loud. And a yantra is the image of that mantra. So actually it's like a sacred symbol, and usually in the middle there's a dot, and you would focus on that dot and the mantra around it in your peripheral vision. And that just allows you that intense focus to focus on that. And there are loads of yantras out there. For every mantra there's a yantra. So you just Google yantra and you'll find loads on there. All right, so have a go at one of those practices, see how you get on. And remember, everything that we've learned over these last 10 sessions is about bringing us into that place of meditation. But don't put too much pressure on yourself, because meditation takes many lifetimes worth of practices, and some days you can achieve it and some days you can't. And if we really, really want to get to that place of samadhi, which is the kind of the higher state, the out-of-body state, the connecting with the oneness state, I mean, that takes people, very in-depth practice, talking about being a monk and sitting in the woods for 10 years. And even then may never achieve it in this lifetime. So do not put too much pressure on yourself. Take every moment for what it is, and that moment of pure blissful silence and blankness that you get, even if that's just for a second, then you've meditated. So be grateful for the small wins with meditation. Keep the practice up, and I really hope this brings you a bit of peace and harmony into your life. Take care, everybody. If you want to know more about me, visit my website, lvlife.com, which I will pop in the comments because my name is not easy to spell. And follow me on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. I'm not even on Instagram. I don't know why I said that. On YouTube and TikTok. And where else am I on? Facebook, because you're watching me now. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.